Hey Libra, welcome to your first half of October reading, bringing you a general reading for the collective of Libra, Sun and Rising. As a general reading, it doesn't always resonate with everyone every time. So if that's the case, you're here as a Libra Sun, you can check out the reading that aligns with your rising sign or be a cross watcher and watch the readings for your divine counterparts, Sun or Rising. Okay, I am pulling two cards from Energy Oracle, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. Remember, you can always feel free to flip the energies around. So if you get through the reading and you're aligning with one side more than the other, the way that I lay it out, but you say, no, I'm not the masculine, I'm the feminine, that's fine. The alignment of the storyline is what's most important. Then the labels. Okay, also not really a date or time specific reading. If it was, I would be very specific about that. So I just indicate first half of the month or second half of the month to make it easier for you to find on the channel, and so you know approximately when the reading was conducted and published. All right, let's go. Let's see what energies are coming in. Oh, I like that one. Both of them came out in reverse, so that's important to note. Card 53 for the masculine, Magician in the Mirror. Magician and the Mirror in reverse, and feminine got Strategy, card 21. Card 21 in reverse. So I'm going to look it up. Let's see, card 53. Just so you get a good flavor, the Magician in the Mirror is almost like the Magician in the Tarot card. So this card in reverse is warning you that you may be missing a great opportunity. The time is right, but you're not taking advantage of the creative energy of this cycle. You do have the power to transform things for yourself, to create something new, whether it's a home or a business or a family or a life direction. I'll add, or a relationship. You may be resistant or even disbelieving of the unlimited power you possess, but it's time to wake up. The misinformation and perceived limitations that linger from the past can no longer sustain you. Your life is the mirror that reflects your inner energy. Yet you have the ability to change what you see. You must fully open to the complete truth of your eternal wisdom, talents, and abilities, and take the risk of believing in yourself. Now is the time to dig deep. Find the confidence and courage within to make the most of this opportune cycle. You have all the resources you need, and the unlimited force of the universe is at your disposal. It's waiting for you to recognize and ignite the phenomenal powers that are eternally yours. So, dear masculine, it is time to wake up to your own power and to know you already have everything you need to manifest that which you desire, to create the life you want. And to bring what you envision as possible for yourself into being. So I love that energy for the masculine. Always a good reminder. Sometimes we, lose sight of our own personal power. Feminine, you get the Strategy card in reverse. When the Strategy card is reversed, it indicates a stall in progress due to lack of planning. You may have a goal in mind, but no specific ideas about how to achieve it. Or you may have found that your original plans have hit a wall. Oh, don't you know that feeling? And it's now time to reevaluate things. If this is the case, remember that the path of least resistance may be tempting, but it rarely leads anywhere new. Don't let the mundane tasks of life eat up all your time and take you off course. Instead of floundering and wandering around in confusion, put some significant mental effort, perfect for you Libra, into starting or renewing a comprehensive plan of attack. This card reversed is warning you to get out of the role of the passive observer and become the author and director of your own destiny. Kind of similar energies, right? About reclaiming your power, knowing the power is yours, that you have it, you already possess it. For the feminine, right, it's getting back into the thinking mode, the strategy mode, very perfect for Libra. All Swords energy is on some level about strategy, just so you know. And I love the connectedness, the Virgo Gemini energy coming through in the Magician. The two sides, the duality of it, the power of it, the as above, so below of it all. Really nice oracle for you, Libra, and your divine counterpart, whichever one you are. Okay, pulling one card for the Libras watching from Sacred Traveler. Beautiful deck by Denise Lynn. People have been asking about it, so I'm going to tell you. Fogged in. Go slow. Take time. Fogged in. Yeah, there's lack of clarity. Someone needs to hear this. There's some lack of clarity. The motion is it's like feels like you're moving through molasses, or it's just thick, cloudy. It feels like that's speaking more to the cloudiness, the lack of clarity that I felt coming through in that card for the feminine. But in either case, it is about slowing down, taking the time. If you're feeling a little bit stuck, sometimes it's not great to push against that energy. Also recognize we have a slew of planets shifting from stationing direct to retrograde, and some that have been retrograde since April, May, stationing direct, and a lot of weird cosmic alignments that are confusing and causing us to physically feel confused. Mentally, emotionally, physically feel stuck, blocked, confused. Right? Do I do this or do I not do this? And if I'm doing this, what am I even doing? So interesting that comes through. Go slow, take time. Go slow, take time, create a plan feels like Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. What's coming through for you? Oh, wow. Nice. Feminine showing up in the energy with past life soulmate energy here in the Six of Cups. Masculine, Nine of Cups. Sometimes the Nine of Cups is just coming through kind of content, right? Emotionally, everything's going along just swimmingly. It's just, look at this guy. He's pretty content with himself. There is some wish fulfillment in the Nine of Cups. There is also some emotional complacency, right? Like, if this is as good as it gets, why should I bother to do anything more? I'm okay with it. Yes. There may be some complacency because the masculine's present experience of the connection is Four of Cups, and in the past was Seven of Pentacles, patiently awaiting for something. And then there may be this missed opportunity, which is what I felt in The Magician in the Mirror, missed opportunity. But looks like you might get it back on track, masculine. Ace of Pentacles. Brand new beginning. Wow, all kinds of abundance and stability. It feels like a lucky break sometimes. The way I'm looking at this for the masculine could just end up being a divine gift and a lucky break. Feminine in the past. Knight of Swords, there's your clarity, fast action to get to a truth, to resolve something that's unclear. Right now, stalled out energy. Four of Pentacles, present experience in this connection is somehow guarded. Little stalled. But we're not going to worry about it because look where we're headed here. There's your future, Libra. Brand new beginning, bringing in all kinds of happiness. I couldn't be more excited to see where this leads you. So let's get into it. Woo! Nine of Cups. Masculine showing up in the Nine of Cups. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider subscribing. For those who are returning, please be sure you're subscribed, that you've clicked the little bell. It's the only way you get notified, right? Nine of Cups with the moon. So the moon here is, well, Pisces energy, first of all, but it's saying there's some insecurity, there's some apprehension. That's why I feel this Nine of Cups is coming through as the complacency card, right? Like, I'm not going to rock the boat here. Everything's going okay. I'm just going to leave well enough alone and stay in whatever situation I'm in. That's why the Magician and the Mirror came in upside down. Wow. Wanting to reconcile. The Six of Wands. Card of reconciliation. There's some fear around it, some apprehension about it. I love that Six of Wands, but yes, there underneath the masculine is Eight of Swords, overthinking the whole situation. For those who are new, when I pull from under the deck, it's kind of what's outside of conscious awareness, but can be driving or, motivating our behavior. So to some degree, this masculine is feeling stuck, feeling trapped, and so they're just doing nothing. They're just saying, everything's kind of okay. I'm going to leave well enough alone. Wanting this reconciliation, but fearing it all the same, and therefore not doing anything about it. Seven of Pentacles in the past. I mean, I think if I recall your reading last time, Libra, the masculine side, if I recall correctly, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was all major arcana. It was like a big shift. There was a lot of devil energy on this side. Yeah. I remember it was big, it was powerful, and now I'm seeing almost a pulling back. Just read the cards. Right. So patiently waiting, this sort of wish fulfillment, but kind of saying, yeah, I'm okay with how things are. I'm waiting for everything to grow organically. So the patience energy and the Nine of Cups go together well. There's something about this masculine that's just hands off. I'm just going to see what happens. I'm kind of okay with how things are. Wow. Judgment. Scorpio energy. This is second chances, forgiveness, answering the call of the connection. But I have a feeling that this masculine just was not taking action on it, was waiting to see if it would unfold, right? That Three of Cups underneath. So wanting the forgiveness or second chances around third-party energy, yet not taking action and still showing up. And now, why are they not taking action? Well, sure, they were being patient to see how it all worked out, but I think they're afraid. I think there are fears here, and lots of insecurities being triggered, uncertainty. They don't know. With the moon energy, it's like, I don't know what's out there, right? I'm flying blind. The moon can also make you feel like everything's an illusion. And I feel as if this masculine really wants to reconcile, wants the forgiveness and the second chances, but is overthinking every little thing and therefore not doing anything about it. And right now we've got the Four of Cups. So sometimes this is rejection. Sometimes it's friend zoning. And it's a lot of things. Sometimes it's just boredom. I don't think that's it. I think there's the opportunity. There's the missed opportunity, not even seeing the Ace of Cups being handed, just focused on Three Cups down here, right? And therefore, there's a missed opportunity, and that is what that oracle was about. I'm going to have to go back and look at that again. Seems like that's a big part of the message here. For the masculine, Four of Cups, please. Three of Pentacles and Justice. Wow. So the missed opportunity, which is what I think it is about restoring a sense of fairness and balance in the connection, working together. This is, to me, you, your divine counterpart, and spirit. There's like co-creative energy there, almost a trinity. To take things to the next level, to take this connection and bring it into something extraordinary, from ordinary to extraordinary. Does that make sense? In almost every deck, not this one in particular, there are two other people on this card. So that's where the 3 comes from. And one of them, the craftsman here, is usually creating stained glass, or in this case, chiseling away at the marble, making a statue, right? And the other 2 people are sort of there to assist, handing tools and helping. And it feels to me as if that was the missed opportunity. There's someone else that's still in the picture. There's a third party. We've got 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and this masculine missing the Ace and just focused on the 3. So I'm just feeling a lot of, yeah, and the missed opportunity is around. There's your card, Libra. So here you are showing up in your own reading, smack in the present energy, present experience of the connection. It is about restoring a sense of balance and fairness between who? The Lovers, Gemini right here. So I feel underneath the masculine needs to make a choice about this connection. Is avoiding it. I'm saying avoiding for a reason. I feel in this case that 9 of Cups is a little bit of avoidance. Everything's going along pretty well. Why rock the boat? Part of it is fear, part, of dealing and confronting whatever the third party is. Doesn't have to be a person, though it can be. It can be a job, distance, other people, family members, exes who aren't getting the memo, right? Who insert themselves and interfere. It can be other obligations to your family, to your children, to your job, to your friends, or it can be your ego. It can be addiction. Anything that comes between is the third party. So please keep that in mind for all the readings that you watch. And sometimes, yeah, third party is just third party. Ace of Pentacles in the future. This is a new beginning. Page of Pentacles on that with the Ace of Wands. Wow, wow, wow. 9 of Pentacles underneath. Some Virgo energy showing up there, but I feel as if this masculine in the future, Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. So there's like this big fresh start, something more grounded, taking the connection to the next level, could be making a commitment. And then we have this divine gift of inspired passion. And in between is a Page of Pentacles. As you know, pages are messengers. As you know, they're not usually very evolved. But sometimes it represents a fresh start or a baby step. And I kind of feel that that's what we have here, is all this powerful energy being offered by Spirit and the masculine just taking that first step. Underneath is this 9 of Pentacles, which I feel is this feminine. It usually represents a single female or someone who's just fiercely independent and who's kind of going on with their life and making their own way in the world and taking care of their needs and attracting to them what they want. They do kind of struggle to attract a love life that has staying power, though. So that's the mystery of the 9 of Pentacles. But look at that gorgeous card. You can see this is somebody that, if this is what this masculine is thinking about, if it's kind of bubbling up under the surface, no wonder there's fear around it, right? Because this is somebody that they admire, someone they are very attracted to, someone they know doesn't need them. So masculine's going to take baby steps. Feminine showing up in the energy of the past life soulmate. 6 of Cups. That is some balanced emotional energy. 6s are always about balance. Wow. Ooh, this is either the star, Aquarian energy, and the star is either some healing here. Yes. Right? Because this is the devil that showed up 2 times in your last reading, Libra, over on this side. So I feel whatever we remember when we discussed that toxic energy, whatever it was, I feel there's a healing taking place around it. This is Capricorn. This is Aquarius. There's sort of an as above, so below. Reminds me of the World card. So I'm feeling as if the past life soulmates here, there's some healing for the feminine around that devil energy. Yes, that is over. underneath, feminine, driven by the fact that the painful cycle is now behind them. They want it to end. They're healing from it. That's what's motivating them, driving their behavior. And they got their walls up too, don't they? Four of Pentacles. Some very guarded energy there right now. But in the past, the Knight of Swords, wanting a resolution to the issue, to the problem. Swift, fast-moving action to get to a truth, to tell a truth, to get clarity with the King of Wands here. Wow. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, emphasis on Leo, somebody who's very clear about what they want. This is also someone who is very much big personalities, the kind of person that lights up a room when they walk in. Everyone, no matter what they look like, it's just the way they present themselves. So I love that this is showing up here because it says there was a strong attraction. Page of Swords. This feminine was very much interested. Okay, I get it now. Ace of Cups underneath. So this is the love of a lifetime in this feminine's mind. Past life soulmate, either someone that you've known, if you're here as a feminine, for a long time, from your youth or childhood, or just some place past in your life, depending on how old you are. But it could also be a past life, right? 5D past life. And I feel as if there was some truth this feminine wanted to get at with regard to this King of Wands, someone who's very much sure of what they want, who comes in usually very self-assured, very powerful, very much in control. This is the I want it, I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine energy. Doesn't have to be a fire sign, but there could be Leo or fire energy in this masculine's chart. But there's a lot of passion here. There's chemistry. And then on top of that is the Page of Swords, right? I'm looking, I'm waiting, I need some information here. Page of Swords is the detective of the tarot. It can be text messages. It can be scrolling through someone's social media. You're looking for information. You're looking for the clarity. And this feminine was on a swift move, taking action, taking that into their own hands, looking for information or waiting for a message of clarity from this King of Wands, because this is the love of a lifetime, a divine gift of love here underneath, Ace of Cups. So that clarity would have been important to this feminine, and what they got instead was not what they had bargained for. And so now, of course, you got to look at the Three of Cups. Oh my gosh, guys. That was then. This is now. Masculine considering the missed opportunity to work at this connection with Libra. I think the feminine's Libra, from my perspective, doesn't have to be, but to at least restore the balance and fairness underneath the Gemini energy of the Lovers card is what's driving them. Lovers can be a card of union, but it is a card of choice. Ooh, interesting. Yes, I love that. Yep, okay. So underneath, Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords, big breakthrough, big aha moment. All the clarity and truth revealed in a divine gift. There is this desire on this feminine's part for the happily ever after here, the Ten of Cups, for the ultimate of emotional contentment and fulfillment. All the healing done, all the wishes granted, all the prayers answered. And it's sort of this big, huge breakthrough. And underneath right now, on top, that's underneath. On top, there is guarded energy. Four of Pentacles. This feminine is holding everything very tight to the vest here. Look at the Four of Pentacles. Look at that center pentacle, right? Boom. Vice grip on it in front of what? The heart center. So I kind of feel as if the feminine is very guarded, has their walls kind of high, and really putting in place some very serious boundaries. Queen of Swords on top of that. More of your Libran energy. Yeah, I see that my internet is sticky. It's not, you're not hallucinating it. It's my connection. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. She's a truth seeker and a truth teller. So I love that she comes out here on top. Look at the roses there. So even though that sword is razor sharp, this is a feminine with some compassion. Like, I just need the truth. And wanting to have that meeting of the minds where you can get clear on everything. This whole reading feels very much about clarity and keeping the boundaries in place here while going through the process of questioning this masculine. There's your Emperor energy right there. Aries in the Emperor, divine masculine. There's no doubt about this connection. Definitely twin flame underneath, feminine being driven and motivated by their desire for all the clarity and a big breakthrough that leads to this happily ever after. And then we get the sun, Leo energy and the sun in the future, which is so beautiful. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the masculine may take baby steps, but so I'd rather have baby steps. It seems like there's a lot that needs to be cleared up. Oh my God. Oh, don't make me cry, Libra. Look what you got coming here. Oh my gosh. How freaking mirrored is that? You are definitely going to take this connection to the next level in a major way. It is happening. It is happening. Do remember, we're all on different timelines. We're all on different timelines. We also have to keep in mind the role that free will plays. But all things being equal, the energies are moving very much in sync with each other. I feel a lot of healing is taking place. I'm going to take this to the extended. If this is speaking to you, Libra, I will pull cards. The next card I'm going to pull is the thing you two need to focus on right here and now, like the most important aspect, situation, as it were. The second card will be the block, the challenge, or the dynamic between you around that situation. And then the third card will be what can you do about it, or what can you expect to come of it. I will clarify all that, but it's sort of taking all of this and boilerplating it down into something very actionable right now. Then your messages to and from each other, that's always fun. To see what you're trying to communicate in 5D. And then a card for you, Libra, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. I like that because those authentic messages come through as just a pep talk, advice, a warning, confirmation, some really good usable information there. And then the outcome, what can you expect going forward? And if timing is a factor, it would show up there in terms of when. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you. The link to the extended is below in the top sentence or two of the description box below. I'll be there in a second. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on a future reading. Take care. Bye, Libra.